What is going on, friends? This is Ron from Optimize FX. Welcome to another episode. We're almost up to 30 episodes. Can you believe it? I've had this going for almost 30 episodes, 30 videos, and we're up to week 23, essentially, of the $1,000 challenge. This is going to keep going and going and going. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you're subscribed. If you're not, just and you like these videos, you want to see more, just hit that subscribe button on the channel there. And don't forget to hit that like button too if you are really enjoying this video that I'm going to put out. The channel's at almost 500 subscribers. I'd love to see it at 1,000 or more because you're all pretty awesome, and I think the community that we have going here is great, and we're all helping each other out. That being said, let's get into the challenge. Let's get into the robots. So as we can see here, we've got PFX. That has been going for quite a while. We've got FXStabilizer that is now the longest running robot, from July the 26th it has been running. Thanks Total AV. Then followed by Skyblue, and then Make Money, which I'll probably remove, or if I can find better things. But yes, and then we have everything else. But that is the pretty much the short of it. These are all the little bits and pieces down here. It's all basically correct except for Parabolik. It says 00000 because it needs to update. I need to let my FX book EA essentially upload the statement, which it doesn't do on the weekends because I added add it to a fresh one essentially, just so I can show you this. But I can show you on the terminal how it's going. But everything else is all, it's all pretty legit. Look at this PFX plus 394%, which is absolutely awesome. Euroscalp at 14%, and Skyblue, Baby Shark already. No, I think that's wrong. Could be wrong. Make Money's down. Do It is a little. It's made $1.40. Island forex pro FX Island at 498, 12%. Ranger $69.06. So it's that's really good. And Challenger hasn't really done much at all. And the Parabolic, we'll get to that. But it is to $177. Oh, let's, yeah, because it's the weekend, and we're back to me doing it on the weekend now. Let's start from the very start, and we have the first one of 12. So this is a new one I started last week. It's called Do It. It is running 3 pairs on the H1 time frame, using a set that I was given. But these are all the bits. And what did it do? So essentially I'll just do all these for all of them. This isn't the last 3 days. This is not going to work. So essentially I'll start from the 22nd. And we can see kind of what happened. So this EA, it does buy stop and sell stops. And when the price hits it, obviously it goes into a trade. And the trailing, on the sets that I have, the trailing take profit is really close. So the profits will be very small compared to maybe the lot size. So he's got 0.02 trade and it made 92 cents, and the commissions is 14 cents, so it's really a lot less. So quick in and out with Do It. I can see you have got a few more little trades here. Euro USD, they're all Euro USD, so 8 cents, 28 cents, and if you do a 0.02, it's always going to be 14 cents commission, so the 8 cent one was a loss. 28 cent one wasn't that much of a profit. And then we've got USD JPY, which is interesting. It's doing 0.13 lot trades because it's on 5%, and I think it's not using the fixed lot size there. So it made that was a loss. No, $1.88. That's a bit better. That was a loss. So I've got lots of cancelled ones. 0.06 loss, 76, a little bit of money gained. $1.25, that is a little bit gained. $2.12 with a 0.91 cent commission, so it's $1-ish. You know, like a little bit. And then we've got this one where GU decided to lose $10, so we're down. Down by $10, I don't know how, when they're all going so well. So we're actually down now. So yeah, we're down. We lost $4.35 because of GU. So and that's in, I think, the week. So when do we start on the 20th? Finish at the 27th, and we start on the 23rd, which I think was Monday. So yeah, so not too good so far with Do It. Do It lost $4.35, but it didn't blow the account, so that's a bonus, I guess. But not really impressed so far. Baby Shark, this is running 1% now of the account, and it started on, it is Euro USD. If you're following it, it's in a bullish phase at the moment again, after this small pullback here. So it's moving up again, and it's interesting because it went from 0.01 lots to 0.04, then 7, then 12. This is on a 1% risk, so this is more like it. And you're only down $37. I don't think that's much to be down, much to be worried by with Baby Shark. So I think it's going really good. But let's have a look at what it made this week, or this past week, I should say. So we'll start from the 22nd. And it made $73.95, which is definitely awesome and nothing to be sneezed at all. If I was going to risk $1,000 and to make 73, I'd be pretty happy with that. So let's see what is said here. Where is it? Baby Shark. So I think this is wrong. Yes. So I need to start it from obviously last week, because it should be updated. Unless it didn't update, which is quite possible. I might have to do that with this one as well, like I do with Parabolik. I just delete this account and get the EA or the MyFX book at EA to upload a new fresh statement, and it adds it all into here and fixes everything up for me. So I might just do that. So that's Baby Shark. It is going really well so far on 1%, which is I think a lot better than 2%. Okay, so this is where Euroscalper. This is where people lose out with Euroscalper. See, you're trading the 1 minute time frame, which is probably not the best to start with. Euro USD is in a big strong move up, and the problem is not so much here is the balance, but it's the margin. So what a lot of people get caught out with EAs like this is they get margin called and they run out of margin, even though you've got like $1,240 in the account. If this Euro USD keeps going up and up and up, it just keeps adding the lot sizes. So there'll be a total lot size that it's used, or total margin amount. So it's used 291 margin, and we've only got 817 left, really, which is it's starting to get a little bit scary, because you want to try and keep your free margin at least probably 500%. We're at margin level at 380 now, so we're getting close to 500% margin level. So, and that's playing it safe. But we'll see what happens next week. It's only down $131, which really isn't that much. But this is where people with small accounts trying with Euroscalper get caught out. So like if you only had like $300, you'd be margin called right now. Because it's got 291. You'd be very close. So this is what can happen with Euroscalper. It is a good EA, but if you don't have enough margin, when this big move happens, so essentially what would kill your account in this instance is when you're already in, when you're already in a lot of negative, you're in a lot of positions, and then it opens sharply higher, and then it just continues to move higher and higher and higher all next week with no pullbacks. That's what's going to blow your account. So just be very careful with Euroscalper and things like this. So it'd be very interesting. So just if you didn't watch the last video, just remember I turned this off. Where is it? So I didn't turn it off, but I increased it to 50%. So this would have to get to $600-ish, $620 for it to close all of this. So it's only down 131 now. I used to have it on 20% and it hit it 3 times. So 50% is like absolute worst case. I think you know, if you've got $1,000 in the account and you hit 50%, it's a huge move, and I think you'd be very lucky, or not so much lucky, but lucky to keep your account, you know, have half left if it keeps going up. But you know, any more than 50%, I'd probably leave it as, you know, maybe 60%. I don't know. So all that risk is up to you. But 3 times now, the Euro scalper has hit the equity stop when I had it on 20%. So we didn't, we haven't blown the account. Obviously, we're up, but you know, had I have had that at maybe 30 or 40%, the account may be a lot more now. It may be at like $1,500 or $1,600 because we wouldn't have lost, you know, that 20% 3 times. So I hope I've helped you out there with Euroscalper. It is a great EA. I think it's definitely one that I'll probably have in my portfolio eventually, but I just want to see it trade a bit more first. And you do have a daily target there of $100, so if it hits that, I think it stops trading. The lot multiplier at 1.21 and your step and take profit are also very important with this as well. Max trades is very important here because if you run out of max trades, it won't place any more orders, and it's not able to get out of the shit essentially. So I left it at 31. This is all the settings with this one. If you want to copy this, this is essentially a set that I was given, and it is out there on the 1 minute chart for EURUSD. You do have a set for 5 minutes as well, but I find 5 minutes doesn't make as much money with Euroscalper, and it can go in a drawdown just the same as what the 1 minute chart does as well. So yeah, so that's Euroscalper for today. Hope I've helped you out with how to trade it, and this is what can happen to you if you do trade it. So you know, right now we're down $131, and it was a little bit more than that because you know, EURUSD has come back a bit since the last position had been opened up here. So sorry, a bit of a rant about Euroscalper. I think it's a great EA. If you're wondering what NDD means, I found that out too. It means no deal desk. Something to do with the broker. Anyway, so this, if I'll show you what it looks like. This is the Challenger version 3, and I haven't found any good settings for it. We've made $1.48 this week. No, $1.48. Let's have a look. Didn't change. I take that back. What have we done? Okay, we're down $11.35. Nothing too bad, but I think we can find some better settings for this. So I'll dig around and see what I can do and come up with for you. But you know, so far so good. It hasn't blown the account, hasn't done anything silly. It is taking trades. It just so happens that it lost more than it won. You can see a lot, like, you know, there is quite a lot of trades here that, you know, are winners, and it only takes a couple of little ones to go the minus. So which was the biggest losing trade? Let's have a look. Okay, yeah, so UJ, EU, UC, yeah, there's a few ones there. So the losses outweighed the wins, which is, it's not totally bad. Like, it didn't blow the account. I think it's quite a safe robot, but I think we can find some better settings definitely for it. So I'll have a look at that. Now we'll get to my own. So currently you're down $23, and if we have a look at the account history, aside from the 22, Yeah, so it made $175 this week, and I don't exactly know what the drawdown was, but when I was looking at it, I didn't see it go any more over 50 or 80. Well, maybe it was like $80 drawdown it got to. But my FX book, I'll load all that up and I'll have a look and see what it was. But what I've done is I did a statement, like I just printed out a detailed statement for you all to have a look at. Now this relative drawdown here is not correct, which is what I've found with when you do statements on here. So it doesn't actually show you what the maximal drawdown was, but you can see the balance moving up, up and up and up and up there. So gross profit was 206. Profit factor is at 6.64%. Done 80 trades. Lost trades 17. Short positions 1, so 39%. 39. Sorry, trades long positions 41. Profit trades were 63 out of. So we had a 78.75 win rate. Biggest profit was $9.35. Biggest loss was $2.86, which is not too bad. 4 consecutive wins, 1 consecutive loss, and that is pretty much it for the week trading Parabolik. So we've made $175. So really good week with it. I want to try and get this EA to make about $50 to $100. Yeah, $100 a day would be really nice, but I think you'll need more than $1,000 to do that. You're probably looking at 10k. But yeah, so far so good with Parabolik, how it's trading. I'm really happy with how it is going so far, and this is only version 1. I'm working on other bits as well, but I'm going to actually do a separate video on it, on all the inputs and all of that kind of stuff, so just wait for that to come out. It is slowly getting ready for MQL5, just finalizing some code to get it to pass their test, and I'm just working out a logo for it. I might just do something basic and then just do something better when I get some time. Well, if you know anyone that can make logos, let me know, and yeah, just hit me up. So that's Parabolik, and just this is trading 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is only trading 6 pairs, so it made $175 using 6 pairs. So yeah, pretty nice. Next we have EA Skyblue. Now there's not really too much for me to talk about with this one. The only thing I changed from last week, remember, or the week before, is I changed the risk to medium for both, and pip close is at medium for both, I think, as well. So let's just double check. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I'm really happy with how this version of Skyblue has been trading, and I think I'd be definitely happy to probably put it into a portfolio of EAs as well. You know, this is only 2 pairs, so this week it made $53, and I think that's really good. And the DD did get a bit high with it, but see, because it's trading the 1 hour time frame, it doesn't get into trouble very much, which is what I really like. I'm not sure what these arrows mean here. I think it just means maybe buyers or pivot. Arrow buy, yeah, okay, yep. I find it interesting there's no arrow sells, but there might not be because it is in an uptrend. Yeah, there's no red ones, so... Oh yeah, there's one here. Okay, arrow sell. So yeah, Skyblue, really good. Really like it. Now, EA Pip Scalper, this is one of the new ones. And, wow, that's a big trade. Let's have a look at the trades. I only did 1 trade. 1 trade in the last 3 days. Let's have a look. Because it looks like we're down. Okay, yes. Wow, okay. So we're only trading 1 pair. And wow, these trades are pretty big for a $1,000 account. Might have to look at the settings here. So we're only down $17.32. The first 3 trades were losses. So that was a loss. That was a loss. Buy. Loss. And then this was the big winner. So I'm not sure why this one closed loss, because it could have closed up here, or here, or here, or here, or even break even up here. I don't know what happened with that trade. This one here, I don't know where it must have closed. Sell. Ah, okay. Yep. So I got stuck there. Don't know what this one is. Oh, maybe this one. I don't know. It's only 4 trades there. I think you can do this is... Ah, bingo. There it is. So if you didn't know that, if you go to account history and you look at a trade and you want to see where it was on the chart, you can just drag it to it. So if I drag this winner to here, it'll start from here to here. The seller, here to here. There to there. So that didn't come up before. Now they're there. Bingo. Okay. And that one's there. So there you go. You can see where the trades end up. So we've got a buy which sold here. We've got a sell which went up to there, close, and we've got a buy that went down to there, and we've got this one winner. So what do I think about it so far? I think it's a bit scary considering the lot sizes. Okay, we're risking 10%, that's probably why. Now, this has, I know there's another one, but this has a lot of settings. And I believe there is a new one that's just come out, which I need to update to, that has a lot less settings, which is really good. So I might try that one, because you can optimize this, but then you might like over optimize it. You don't want to do that. So I think definitely 10% is too much. Probably only want to risk 1. So let's risk 1%. And everything else I'll leave the same. You know, it's pretty scary at the start of the week, and they had one winner, which is interesting. The last trade was on the 24th, and it didn't open another one. So it's a single trade EA. It uses stop losses, which is really, really good. So I'm liking that. I think we can get better settings, and maybe put a few more pairs. So I'll definitely be looking into that. FXStabilizer has been trading really, really well. Let's have a look at what it did for the week. So it's made $21 for the week, which is not too shabby at all. You know, if it does that each week, it's $80 in a month, and that pays for its you know, the VPS easily. So that's good. FXStabilizer can improve. Now Ireland, I find is a bit scary. Where did we come up to this week? This week, negative 117, and I think that's because they've got to change it. Saw some big losses there. There we go. AUD USD. I thought I changed that. No, that's my FX book. Yeah, I did. I think. Oh no, here we go. So, yeah, I'm going to make it. This is pretty much what it was. Okay, so we'll see how it we'll see how it goes now next week. So all the other ones are the same. What do I think about this EA? Well, I find it interesting that you see here. I was looking at this earlier, which is why I had it on like the last 3 days. Sorry. So it did it sell, and then it added on another one at 0.1 lots, because that's what I had it set at. But then it decides to close it. And I don't know why. So it's added on one here, So it was actually, I don't know where it, maybe it's here. Yeah. Let's have a look. I don't know if it's these ones. It doesn't actually say. Oh yeah, it does. So that one's 342.48.570, which is interesting. Oh, maybe it's these ones. Ah, okay. Yeah. So look, I don't know why it closed there, because you know the price did end up coming back down, and it probably could have closed break even. But yeah, what do I think about it? I wouldn't run it live just yet. I'm just getting really mixed results. I have a few people that have really good results with it though. So, but next week they're all going to be the same lot size, so we'll see what happens. So, I think the only reason why it's down $117 is because of those trades. So we'll see what happens next week, and I'll make my decision from there. Make money. I don't really have much to say about it. It's just losing money. I might remove it to put another robot in. If anyone's got any suggestions, chuck a comment down below. That'd be sweet. PFX is down $266, which is pretty much nothing now, considering it's got almost 5k in the account. This must have been my son that did that. So yeah, that's mainly with Euro Pound and probably Euro USD. Yes. Yeah, Euro Pound, Euro USD, and Euro CAD. You know, not so great as well. So yeah, we'll see what happens next week. But this week, what did it do? $22. Starting from the 20th. Okay, it had trades from last week that it had opened, so that's why it's got some on the 20th. So I made $244 this week, so that's really, really good. I think PFX can be a really good robot, but just be very careful with it, because it's pretty much like oh, how can I explain it? It's pretty much like kind of Dragon Errands, a little bit like Euroscalper, where you know it can get into trouble very quickly. But generally, if you've got the equity there, you can get out of it with a really good profit. Now, just remember, I've got lot expanded on 1.2, and it's starting on 0.01 lots. So, and max trades is at 20, which is, you know, it's probably almost at 20 here. So it's in a bit of drawdown at the moment, but it's not really much for considering the account size now. So you could probably start it on 0.02 lots now if you wanted to, or you can just leave it as is. It's going quite well. Last but not least, we have the Ranger EA V3, which is running Pound CAD and AUD CAD, and it has been going quite well. I'm actually really impressed with this robot. It doesn't make a whole heap of money, but it has been very consistent. And consistency is good. What did it make this week? So it made $7.36 this week. To me, like, sure, that's good. Max drawdown 1 point, you can see it there, 1.88%. 0.01. Oh, that's maybe what it is right now? No, I don't know. Maybe that's just where it got to within a time frame. But yeah, so far so good. It'd be nice to find out a way to make it earn a bit more. So it is on dynamic lot size and a risk. Okay. So it's saying here, start, if it's on 1, it starts at 0.01 lots with 10,000. Account with a 1 to 500 leverage. Okay. Right. So it's starting at 0.01 because we've got 1,000, which makes sense. So if this account was $2,000, it'd be starting at 0.02, I would say. Just guessing here, I'm just guessing. But it is a grid. It does use a grid for recovery. And it does have martingale, which I don't have on. So I think we can get some better settings with this. The lot multiplier is at 2. But yeah, I think Marty is off for recovery for this, and yeah, you can also do it for my EA as well. Oh, martingale 3 is on here. Okay. Interesting. Which is why we had those losses. No? Interesting. Okay. Right, yeah, $7.36. And that wraps up pretty much the review for this last week. I will be doing, as I said before, another just a totally separate video on my EA. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribe to this awesome channel, and don't forget to hit that awesome like button. Thank you very much for watching. This is Rowan signing out for another week. Thanks again from FXStabilizer. Bye bye.